This whole farm started when my wife and I bought the farm about 5 years ago. We've had a place up here on the Betsy River for about 15 years, and when this farm went for sale, we ended up purchasing it. We had no concept that this was going to be a distillery at the time, and we started to renovate some of the buildings out here, planted a little vineyard, planted a little hop yard, and then my brother-in-law, Richard, turned 60. And his wife, Sarah, was kind enough to get him a trip to Scotland.
Every distillery we were at in Scotland, we ended up talking about the idea of making, really converting this farm back to a working landscape. And, but on my journey back to Michigan, I sat in the seat, flying back from a vacation, and like a lot of vacations where you come up with a lot of ideas, I thought this isn't really going to happen. And my brother-in-law called me 4 days later and said he had put a deposit on a still from Germany, and we were off and running. We're super proud to be in the middle of production right now, where we are actually growing grain on this property, and that grain is being converted to spirit, which is being put in barrels, and we will actually have estate-grown spirits, or estate-grown grain, which actually goes into our spirits, and we'll have several whiskeys. The way we really characterize our distillery here is this is soil to spirit. This is where we get to control the entire process from growing the grain all the way through the mashing, fermentation, and distilling process.
We went into building that tasting room pretty blind because none of us have been in the bar business or in the cocktail business. You come down this dirt road and you come to, well, for one thing, you come down this dirt road and you think, am I really going to come to someplace out here, or is it just going to be a bunch of farm fields? And then you see the distillery, and then you walk in and you get this beautiful experience that people have actually told me people have been in here from New York and Chicago, and they say, this place could be anywhere in the world. This could be in New York City. And so it makes us feel good that we've done that kind of a job. The actual decorating of the tasting room was a combination of a lot of different people. The back wall was an idea that I came up with. All those beams were being used in the barn for renovation, and I thought, what a great way to be able to get some depth onto that back wall. And so we just cut those at all different sizes and put them up on the back wall. The lights that are on there that light our bottles up was an idea of a friend of ours who actually built the bar top itself.
Our two families decided to put our retirements together to actually bring back a farm that's been in Michigan, a working farm since 1887, and commit it to new use. And we are super excited by the community response to folks that have journeyed down this dirt road to see world-class production of spirits, but in an environment that their families can enjoy, and an experience that is unmatched anywhere in Michigan, because it's here where you can actually find and look at the true craft of making spirits. Our motto is that we are returning spirit to its origin. The steelhead returns to its origin. We're bringing flavor back to spirits, and we're bringing distilling back to farming.
As you look out there on the road, it's a gravel road and there's no drive-by traffic out here. So our concern was, were we going to get enough people to come out here? And so should we put this on the farm, or should we put this in Frankfurt, or should we put this out on the highway? And over the time that we've spent here, if you're out here on an evening and the sun's setting, it's a gorgeous summer day, our hearts were here, and it's like, let's just do it here. And if you've been here on a busy weekend, people find our place. And so it's been a great experience to have it out here. And it's wonderful for us because we can look out the window, or we can point out the window to our customers that come in, and they'll ask us what's growing out there. And we'll say, well, it's rye, but it's hard not to say, well, that's whiskey growing out there,